Hi everyone. Well, first off, let me apologise about my croaky voice that I've got this evening. I'm still recovering from the flu and it's causing me a few problems, so my voice is just a little bit croaky at times, but hopefully you'll be able to understand what I'm saying. But yes, so as promised, here is the update for the Halloween weather for tomorrow. Along with that, we'll be showing you what's coming along for the rest of the week and up towards really next weekend. And it does look pretty unsettled for pretty much most of this week coming up, but we'll get to that bit by bit as we go through this forecast. So let's start off here this evening with the average wind speeds, and you can see these lines or isobars, which is showing the areas of high and low pressure, and it also helps you see where the wind is going to be coming from. So you can see here that the winds are going to be following these lines, as you can see, across the Atlantic and up from the southwest. And as we move through tonight and into tomorrow, you can see this little area of low pressure gradually moving up from the southwest, and this will introduce some wind and some rain and some quite unpleasant conditions. So we'll have a quick look at that in a bit more detail. So tomorrow morning doesn't look too bad. We may see the odd shower scattered around here and there. It doesn't specifically mean it's going to be in the west or in the south here. It's just generally there could be the odd shower in a moderate to fresh southerly breeze. Then as we move through into the afternoon, the risk of showers increases a little bit more. There's going to be some brighter spells as well, and we've got a fresh south to southeasterly breeze blowing with temperatures around 15 or 16 degrees Celsius. But then as we move in towards the evening, and this is the essential part that a lot of you might need to know about, it doesn't look so great really. There is going to be an increasing risk of showers moving up across the island. It doesn't mean everywhere is going to be seeing them, and it's not going to be consistent at this time. So it does look like a potentially showery evening with a fresh south to southeasterly breeze and temperatures around 14 to 15 degrees Celsius, maybe a touch higher here in the south and east. So yeah, it doesn't look that great really at the moment, but perhaps earlier in the evening you may get away with some slightly dry conditions. Later in the evening the risk of rain and showers does increase. So now as we run through into Tuesday, you can see this little area of low pressure that I mentioned before is gradually moving its way through, and we've swapped these the average wind speeds for wind gusts, so it gives you a bit more of an idea of how gusty it will be. So as we move through Tuesday, you can see these very strong winds and these little indents really in the isobars, and this is showing where little areas of rain or increased risks of showers and increased wind gusts as well. So you know it's looking like quite an unpleasant day on Tuesday, with quite a lot of rain and showers moving through and some very strong winds. Then as we run this through into Wednesday, we still see a few showers moving through, but later in the day we've got this next system out here from the Atlantic moving in from the west, and as that moves through you can see the winds, these very strong winds here, very strong wind gusts, 50 to 60 miles per hour. But that passes through as we move into Thursday, and you can see on Thursday generally a real westerly breeze, quite a fresh westerly breeze coming through. So you can see these wind arrows here coming in off the Atlantic, so it means it's not going to be anywhere near as warm as it has been over recent days or recent weeks really, but there still will be the risk of the odd shower. So let's get in a bit closer for some of that. So here's the map for Tuesday, and it really is looking like a very showery day. Some of the showers could be very heavy with hail mixed in, possibly even a rumble of thunder here and there, and it will be very gusty. So we'll already have a strong to gale force west to southwesterly wind blowing with gusts 40, 50, perhaps 60 miles per hour, but around these heavier showers we could see gusts even stronger, pushing 60, 70 miles per hour. So it's really going to be quite an unpleasant day, especially in and around the showers. The temperatures overall though will be really around 15 degrees for the whole of the island, and it will be like this pretty much throughout the entire day. Then we move into Wednesday. It doesn't look too bad to start the day. There'll be some sunny spells, but the cloud will increase from the west as the day goes on, and the wind will be fresh and increasing to gale force from the southwest. And the temperatures will be around 15 degrees, perhaps 16 in a few sheltered parts of the north and east. But as I said before, towards the evening we can see this cloud and rain starting to approach, and that will arrive late afternoon, early evening, and for the overnight period. And then as we move into Thursday, it'll be a fresher, brighter day once again, with scattered showers here and there. Not everywhere we'll see the showers, but if you do see them, they'll be quite heavy, possibly some hail mixed in, and there'll be some very fresh to strong west to southwesterly winds blowing. And the temperatures will be around 12 or 13 degrees Celsius, so that's much closer to the seasonal average of what we usually see at this time of year. So let's have a little look at the what's going to happen as we move in towards Friday and the weekend. So as we move in towards Friday, we can see a bit of a change taking place. So the low pressure moves out the way, we get this ridge of high pressure coming in, and that brings some much drier conditions and some lighter winds. So Friday will be quite a pleasant day, quite cool, fresh, bit of a breeze and some sunny spells. But then as we move into the following weekend, which will be next weekend, we start to see these low pressures out in the Atlantic winding themselves up again and moving their way towards us. Although it's a little bit difficult to say the exact track of these low pressures at this point, because this is quite a way off now. So really anything past 5 days is quite unreliable. So yeah, it does look like things will be changing through this week, becoming cooler and fresher, but then a little bit brighter towards the end of the week before things turn unsettled again. So let's finish off here with the Halloween forecast for tomorrow. So 4 p.m. we're looking at mostly cloudy conditions, probably mostly dry as well. 6 p.m. we start to see some showers moving in. Doesn't mean everywhere will see them, but the risk of showers is there, and some of them could be quite heavy. By 8 p.m. we're seeing a general risk of showers across the island. It could be a few dry spells in between once again. And by 10 p.m. we're looking at some more persistent rain. Less in the way of showery rain, but more persistent, and that will go on for quite a bit of the quite a large part of the night, really. So that's it for now, really. I hope that wasn't a bit too much to read or to listen to, and we will give you more updates as always in the next few days. And we will also we're going to try and do a video forecast at least a couple of times a week, perhaps on Sunday evening for the week ahead, and we're thinking also for Thursday afternoon or evening, which will be looking out towards the weekend. So anyway, that's it for now. Goodbye.